Hey, guess what, bro? This is Shoei from Perfect Sense and Torn at the Seam, letting you all know in the Valley and on the podcast that you're listening to the Gio, G-I-O, and the Meatbag Show. Shakaka.
From Cosmic Soup Recorded, you are listening to the Gio and Meatbag Show.
What's up, everybody?
Hey! Clap on.
Clap on, clap off.
Clap on. The Gio and Meatbag Show. We're ready to go. Dude, I never have headphones, so this is tripping me out a
Does
little
it
bit.
feel weird? How about this?
I can hear it.
You like that? You like that?
It's pretty loud.
What's up, everybody? It's episode number 55.
Yes, welcome everybody. Episode number 55. This is the Gio and Meatbag Show. I am Meatbag.
I'm Gio.
This is Gio, and we got superior producer
Hey,
Jeremy
I'm here.
Daniel now.
He's here.
We're not going to have any technical difficulties this time, so I'm excited.
Knock on wood.
No, we're not. I promise.
Okay.
He's got it under
And
control.
if anybody texts me that they can't hear Gio, I'm going to kill myself live on the feed.
Live on the
Suicide. He's
fucking
gonna play some
podcast.
My Chemical Romance and call it a fucking
Yep,
life.
Yeah.
just call it a day.
I'll cue in the mic cam. You just kill yourself.
Deal.
So, welcome everybody to the podcast.
Hi.
Hope you guys are listening through the Podbean app, or it doesn't even matter. Just listen to us one way or another. We appreciate it.
Yeah. We're live on YouTube as well.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
We're live on YouTube. Hello. We got a great episode in store for you guys. We have so much good music. Music from Asswipe Junkies again, because that new record is just so badass.
Fire.
We're going to play a new good Riddance song.
Yeah.
Like we had talked about a few weeks ago, and now they just dropped their second single. So
Yeah.
I figure when we say we're going to play their first single, we at least put it off until their second single, and
Yeah.
then we'll do it.
Yeah. And then we have tons of locals tonight. We
Yes,
have
all locals.
We have Miles to
Basically.
Nowhere, Ethan 103, Corridor
Nice.
Corridor 16, Vices
Nice.
to the Grave. So
Yeah,
that's how we do it here.
And we have a very special guest for Through the Table. We got one Sir Damian Drake that is going to be in the Heezy. Well, our wrestling encyclopedia Robert caught a little
Yeah.
interview with him, and we're gonna air it tonight.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
super stoked
play
about it.
the. It's a video interview that he
Yes.
scored in his car.
Super cool.
So it was right after his match at a CWF AZ event.
And I just want to say ahead of time, thank you, Damian, for your time, man.
Yeah, of course.
We really appreciate it, and we hope to have you in studio as soon as possible.
Check out Damian Drake. He's a professional wrestler. He's got all kinds of social media platforms that you can watch him on. YouTube. You can follow him on Twitter at Damian Drake. I believe is it L5 or 15? I'm not sure, but you'll find him as soon as you type in Damian Drake.
Yep.
Instagram, just check him out.
Yes.
Check out Future Stars of Wrestling out in Las Vegas too. That's where he trains, and
Yes, sir.
it's actually getting him off to some ground. Off the ground. You'll hear more about that later in the interview. But
Yeah, he gets into some good details. But anyways, as for the punk rock stuff, we should
Yeah.
get right into that shit.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is punk rock time.
They don't want to talk about it. They want to tiptoe walk around it. With the flag of mindless reason.
Got it this week?
Welcome everybody to the least listened to segment in podcast history. Welcome to Punk Rock Talk. Punk Rock Talk. Always happens to me.
with the gun.
Damn taker.
I know. You get so excited for the next segment that you like start it during the first segment.
I just hit all my sound samples at once.
That's overload.
Just
man.
a splurge of sound samples.
Yeah, overload on everyone. So yes, Punk Rock Talk. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. First and foremost, I definitely want to say thank you to Enemy Proof for inviting No Composure
yeah.
to play last Wednesday.
Yeah.
At the Rips Bar.
I heard it was a great time.
That was a good time.
It was a killer time, dude, and it was a good amount of people for a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they got to play in front of a good crowd, and they crushed it, dude.
Yeah.
They sounded fucking really good.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the punk rock scene, man, is nobody gives a shit what night it is.
No.
They're just like, you know what? All these good bands are playing, we're there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And
Johnny from Brian Cooper's Ghost came out to watch us, but he missed us. But he still stuck around. And
he
hung
was
out
so
and shit.
thankful that we had played him
Oh,
on
I
the
know.
podcast, dude. It was really cool. He wanted to buy me a beer and stuff, and I was just
Oh, dude, we'll
appreciate
play you
it.
100 times, man.
It's for 100 beers.
Yeah.
But
if
no.
you're gonna offer us beers.
It was such a good show. I couldn't stick around for FOL. I had to get home because I had to work super early. But it was super fucking cool, and it was just such a good show. Good Wednesday night turnout for Rips.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes,
Cool.
sir. And they sounded good, so we need to play Enemy Proof next week.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We have yet to play them. We've been slacking.
We got a full deck tonight, but next week
So
I
many
know.
bands, so
we'll play
little
some
time.
Enemy Proof.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
We're trying to keep our show
So
at
we're
a
not-
decent length, so everybody's,
So we're not slacking. I shouldn't have said that. We're overloaded. We have
Yeah.
so much good shit.
Yeah.
we're
We'll get to him
overworked.
definitely.
We're in the opposite of slacking.
Yeah, I know, right? Everyone has been sending us music and info to gioandmeatbag@gmail.com and making sure we are up to date on everything, and we're playing all the good shit. We got some more really cool stuff to talk about, like with our guests. We got some really cool guests coming up in the next few weeks. But
Yeah.
one that I can officially say
Lay it on us.
next week, we're going to have Andy from Nito in
Oh,
studio.
Smack.
Yeah.
We've actually played Nito a few times on the podcast.
Yeah, I think
so-
at least like 150.
Yeah.
138 times, I think.
137. The past 137 episodes, we've played
Yes.
Nito.
Yeah, pretty much. And so we're going to have Andy in here. We're going to talk about Nito's new record, which I really, really like. I finally got to listen to it today.
You just
dude.
reminded me of Anchorman. I think it's in the outtakes where Brick's taking a drink of his coffee, and they're all talking, and he's like, and he like he's gonna say something. He's like, I just burned my tongue. Like, basically interrupts everybody to tell them that.
That's good shit. Yeah, we're going to talk to him about the new Nito record. We just got so much cool shit going on.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Podcast
did
has
you
been
already
fun.
mention that he's gonna bring his Git box by?
He asked if he should bring his acoustic,
Yeah.
and I said, sure.
Why the fuck
Sure.
not?
Why not?
Yeah,
Bring it on, Andy.
Do it!
Do it.
just
Give me
do
what
it.
I want!
Give me what I want.
But anyway, so yeah, that'll be cool. And then, next week we'll announce another new guest that we're going to have. So
Yes.
it's going to be cool.
Yeah,
We got tons
we
of
got
cool
guests
stuff.
lined up. It's like
Yes.
we're a real podcast.
Or no, right?
We got people penciled in. All right,
He almost did make me spit my coffee.
we're fucking official now.
When I asked Andy, like, if he wanted to be on the podcast, like today, when I asked him, I was like, so are you ready for your career to go through a traumatic downward spiral and get on the Gio and Meatbag Show?
Do you want to get some dirt on your name real
Yeah.
quick?
He was like, career?
What career? This is Arizona fucking punk rock, all right?
I know, and it's the best music scene in the fucking world, if you ask me. I love the Arizona punk rock scene. And you know what keeps the Arizona punk rock scene fueled
That's a great
with
segue.
merchandise?
Oh, I think I
Bodacious
know where
Prince.
you're going.
Bodacious Prince keeps everybody fueled and stocked with merchandise. I'll tell you right now, No Composure, we played our first show in May, and we gave Chris about a week in a heads up, and he gave us a full stock of shirts. Full stock of fucking shirts, man. Just like that. And they're great t-shirts. I'm not wearing one right now, but it is fucking cozy. My wife wears one all the
Oh,
time
yeah.
around the
Great
house.
quality.
Yes, yes.
You can find them at facebook.com/bodaciousaz or bodaciouSaz@gmail.com. They specialize in heat sublimation transfers and screen printing. So they can do shirts, hats, hoodies, patches, koozies, mugs, pint glasses, you name it. It's perfect for bands, businesses, teams, parties, etc.
No setup screen fee.
Yeah, well, basically, it's their single color screen print shirts start at $6 each, and that's small through extra large.
Yes.
Extra large, there's a little charge for extra or for double XL
Yeah, too.
and larger, which I mean, it's no big deal. You know,
Yeah.
they're already dirt cheap anyways. Where you were going with it, there is no screen setup fees and no minimum orders.
That's right. You
So,
heard it.
I mean, how the hell can you beat that? You know what I mean?
You heard it. Go to,
And it's good shit.
and it's such good shit.
It's such good shit. It's good quality shit.
So go to facebook.com/bodaciousaz
Yep.
and put in an order today. Mention that you heard this ad at the Gio and Meatbag Show, and
Get a 0.1% discount.
yeah, you get that 0.1% off, man.
Enter promo code STDs.
Yes. So, anyways, I noticed that. What is this? I had this right here.
My man.
My man. So, Strung Out just announced a tour, and they're bringing the Casualties on the road with them.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and Strung Out, great band. We've Jeremy and I played with them
Yeah.
before when we were in Contradiction.
I technically
And you
opened
did,
for them
you
as
did
a
it.
part of Adult Arcade.
Yes, you did as well when you were playing bass with Corey Taylor's mask on at that same show. But it's really good to see the Casualties getting out there on another American tour. Dude, they never stop touring. They're constantly touring.
Well, it's another band that we've opened for. that
Yeah,
we played
exactly.
With, you know?
And I follow Jake on Instagram, and he's just fucking, they're constantly touring. They're all over the place, all the time.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see them run through the States, and they're going to be direct support for Strung Out. So make sure you guys go out to see that show. I know that they're going to be in Scottsdale, technically, not Phoenix.
Oh.
Here in the Valley, I think it is...
Strung Out in the Casualties playing in Scottsdale?
Yeah, they're playing at Pub Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good venue.
And it's going to be November 12th or September 12th.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's good
November
shit.
12th. November 12th. I'm a piece of shit.
Hey,
So-
words are just words, all right?
That's right, dude. So
You got the 12th right.
Yeah.
something like that.
Got the number right.
I probably completely fucked it up.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
You're like, it's not till 2020? Fuck! Shit!
Okay, so you got that. Menzingers just dropped a new single, so be on the lookout for that. That's probably dope. Everyone's probably Gio's got his top out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So yeah, be on the lookout for Menzinger's single, and also Good Riddance dropped their second single, and I think we are supposed to play that shit.
Oh, you want to play it?
Yeah, we should play that, and then we'll get to Joel, and Joel can talk.
Oh, yeah,
little
we'll
bit.
get all to the local stuff.
Yes,
Get to all the
exactly.
local stuff and every show Joe and all the news he's got for us.
Yes, so be on the lookout. Strung Out in the Casualties, they're going to be on tour. Make sure you check out the new Menzinger single, and we are about to play you the second single off the new Good Riddance record. And it may get pulled from YouTube, but we don't give a fuck because that's punk rock, and we're just stoked to be able to play good fucking music here.
So write us and let us know if our video has been pulled from YouTube.
Yeah.
So far, we've been good.
Yeah, just cross your fingers, everybody.
Right. So, Good Riddance's new record, Thoughts and Prayers. When is that? I think it dropped, actually. I think it was supposed to drop on... Did it drop yet? I'm not sure exactly when it dropped. I don't think it has dropped yet. Never mind. Sorry. But it looks like it'll be good. I mean, it's their fucking 9th studio album.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it better be good.
Well, and Good Riddance is just such a great band. You can't really expect a shit album from them, you know?
Yeah. And I think Sean Sellers, the drummer, was the Authority Zero drummer before Chris. That's
Chris Adler.
no Chris Kelly. He's from Implants and Pulley, and now in Authority Zero. He's been in Authority Zero for quite
Oh,
a
so
few.
Chris Adler left Authority Zero.
Yeah. Chris Adler. He isn't even touring with fucking Lamb of God right now.
Really?
No, he's just been chilling. I don't know. He hasn't been touring. I think he just got married or something and was like not touring. I don't even know what the deal is. But he hasn't been touring with them. I don't even know. I looked it up, who their touring drummer is right now, but I can't remember his name. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, Chris Adler isn't even fucking touring with Lamb of God right now. And he ain't touring with Authority Zero either.
Well, shit.
But
All
anyways,
right.
let's play a new Good Riddance song since you're done rolling your fucking cigarette.
All right, you guys, you ready for a music break? I'm ready for a music break. This
All
right here
so
is.
I'm gonna introduce
You
this
do it.
song. Can
This
I do
right
this
here
one?
is Meatbag introducing the next song.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Make sure you're watching us live on YouTube. Make sure you are downloading the podcast at gioandmeatbag.podbean.com. Again, that is gioandmeatbag.podbean.com. Make sure you follow us on all social media ends at Gio and Meatbag. And this next song is by a band called Good Riddance, and this song is called Our Great Divide.
I've heard a rumor of a coming storm. My beliefs will keep me warm, and regardless if you stay, the system's keeping us informed. We protest, but it seems in vain. Shout each other down a signing blame. The currency unfolds just like the tragedies of old, and yet we do as we are told. Obedience, the key to our control. Damnation, salvation, what does it do bring us to our great divide? Upgraded, fixated on an outcome unforeseen, seek to despair. Build walls out of fear and greed, discard the ones in need of humanity and grace, and so we falter as before. Agitate against derision, we'll be denied our own decisions. Who can see the architects of a turning of this tide? With all the pressure deep inside, retaliate and let the fates collide. Damnation, salvation, what does it do bring us to our great divide? Upgraded, fixated on an outcome unforeseen. And you can steam into the wind, or turn a blind eye to it all. List the ways you're better than the furthest yet to fall, and berate those seeking shelter from a chaos we prescribed, a dereliction from our odious ideals, regardless how it feels to escape from what is real. Said something never meant to stop you. I just wanted to hold on to. Never wanted you to look back and find yourself on the wrong path. Decisions are true as sunsets, but God, are we done yet with these backwards set of concepts? Confusion's all we're left with. It's been a long day, learning the hard way. It's been a long day, going the wrong way. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's been a good time, so standing in line, it's what he gets.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Gio and Meatbag Show, episode number 55. That was Good Riddance with Our Great Divide and Contradiction the Hard Way.
Rest in peace, Billy Russell.
Yes. Hey,
We love you, brother.
way to no-sell the fact that we're playing Contradiction tonight. We're like,
Yeah.
what are we playing? Gio drops all these band names, forgets to
Yeah.
mention Contradiction.
Well, so the story behind that is I had the Hard Way lined up for last week. We didn't get to it because we kept adding different songs, which is okay. Like, we need to play the
Right.
new stuff, to keep people updated on all of our sweet, precious Arizona bands that we play. But yeah, I had to sneak in some Contradiction and surprise you guys, so
Yep, you surprised us.
You sure fucking did.
yeah, I do that.
So, are you going to give me what I want?
Welcome back, everybody. Episode number 55 of the Gio and Meatbag Show here.
Yes, so we just got done talking about some of the stuff on the bigger scale when it comes to the old punk rock talk, and I think we're gonna let Joe talk about the local shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
here's
the
all the
shows
shows
that,
coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stuff that I care about.
all the shows that
No
you
offense.
need to go to
Yes.
if you're an Arizona resident.
Yes, man, I just couldn't praise Joe enough, man. He seriously is out there all the time at everyone just supporting everybody. Like the amount of support that guy gives is just, it's unbelievable. He was at our show. Of course he was. He doesn't miss a show. It's every show, Joe.
Yeah.
But it's just the amount of support he gives to everybody just blows me away. I really want to get on making him a song for his podcast or
Do some
whatever, dude.
instrumentals,
I want
yeah,
to do
for the
some stuff
background.
for him, dude. I feel like we owe it to him,
Yeah.
That's why I like to plug his stuff on our podcast,
Each and every week we like to plug.
Yes.
And speaking of which, go check out Every Show Joe on YouTube. He's got 2 YouTube series that he dedicates his time to. One is what you're about to see a clip of, Every Show Joe Says Go, and he also has Concerts to Consoles, where he basically interviews band members while retro gaming with them. So it's pretty fucking awesome. That being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Tuesday,
I want
we
every
got
show.
Ona with
Joe.
cheap hotels in Mount Mural at the Rebel Lounge. And all right, there we go. Scrolling down, it was on another page. We've got the punk rock art show with Lake Dads, Smooth Taste, Bird City, and Panic Baby at the Rhythm Room. And when you're like, wait, those aren't punk bands, that's because the art is the punk rock part. So you got some kind of punk art, but then you also have some awesome local music playing. Right? Perfect. All right, I've explained it, just in case. Then there's also House of Stairs playing at the Lost Leaf. So really good one right there. Scroll down here. We've got, let's see, Symptoms with Shamehole, All City Warning, Happy Mishap, and Bulletproof Backpacks at the Yucca Tap on Wednesday. And the only one I really see here. So there's that. Moving on to Thursday, American Weather with Panic Baby at the Yucca Tap. And then Friday, got a couple here. Again, it's just like late, so. But yeah, let's start off with Voice Fest 2019. I guess it's going to be a reoccurring thing, celebrating one of our biggest show-going fans here in Phoenix. And it's going to be with Birth the Monsters, FOL, Creepsville 666, speak of it, Skulldrug, Bowcat, and We Might Be Wasted over the Yucca Tap Room. So there's this one awesome show right there. But we got more, so it's not the only one, of course. That's why my life is like so tough trying to choose. Over dramatic. Yep, I'm really sure this is probably the energy drink. Anyways, we got the Haymarket Squares, Hot House Orchids, Blood Feud Family Singers, and Ray Lydia duo over the Last Exit Live. We also got Bob Log the Third back performing Valley Bar. Yes, if you haven't seen a Bob Log experience, that is definitely something I recommend you at least go to once. I know because I just experienced another artist like that last Friday. That's the Possessed by Paul James, where it was like a similar, like I lost track of time. You just enjoy it. It's something. You'll see. Trust me. And he's played a punk rock boy, so if you're like, I'm into punk, I don't know about Bob Log. He's also been part of that. So it's trust me, that's something definitely at least look into. If not this time, next time he comes through. It's really good. And after all of that ringing endorsement, there's still one more. We got Rio Wiley with the Belaganas, Fawn Flora, March. I hope I'm bad at. They already know. I'm mispronouncing it, but I think it's March now. I hope. And Havishi at Pub Rock Live. And that's going to round out this week's update. Of course, at the top, like I said, it's brought to you by Yucca Tap Room. They got plenty of good shows coming through, especially this weekend. We're going to spotlight tonight Lewis Seidel, 6 Cents, Asswipe Junkies, Venomous Pinks, and We Might Be Wasted. Tomorrow, Deadbolt with Surfside 4, The Rebels Set, To Seek, Revolt, Noonday Devils, and Sunday, rounding it out, got Bring Your Father Yucca with the big news out of Oklahoma. Awesome fucking ska, awesome rockabilly with the DeVillains, and some awesome rock with Break the Robot. So you could just live it Yucca this week, I'm just saying. And one other cool thing to mention is not only can you pick up your tickets on yuccatap.com, you can also pick them up in person at Yucca Tap itself, and with no fees at Shirts and Things. So if you want one of those like physical souvenirs, you got it. That's the one way you can do it. Of course, as you can tell, I've got a sponsor. And as one of the small guys on YouTube, that means I need your help a little bit. First thing though, and this has no monetary thing at all, is you can subscribe. You click over here on the left, there should be an icon, let's subscribe, or below the video, and get notifications when these go up and when new episodes of Concerts Consoles go up. So there's that first off. Second of all, get support at patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even $1 helps out, helps me pay for gas, helps me pay for tickets, helps me, well, when I do the longer trips, helps me pay for rock bowling, that kind of stuff. So, and also helps me kind of work on improving technology, including for Concerts of Consoles. There's a couple things I need to. I have a solution for the Nintendo thing. I'm just saying. It's going to cost a little bit. But I have a solution for capturing original NES legitimately, not emulated. So I'm going to work on that in the coming months. But Patreon, support me there. That helps me work toward getting that faster. So, of course, other stuff to mention. Thank you, Tony from Dumpster Hump, Tony Weil, for the theme at the top. Let's see. Tomorrow we will have Skeleton Army on Concerts of Consoles. Should be around 4 p.m. on twitch.tv/everyshowjoe. And then, depending the time I have between when that ends and wherever I'm going to run to, I'll get it up on YouTube either Saturday or Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. And podcast services should go up probably Sunday. So iTunes, Google, whatever you listen to podcasts should go up, so you can listen to that. Of course, like I said at the top, also keep an eye on everyshowjoe.com. We've got pictures from Sniper 66, and I just got to do some writing, and we'll get it all up there, and go check those out, including Asswipe Karaoke. See, you're already like, what the hell is that? So you're going to want to find out, but just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, keep up with me on real-time social media, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Every Show Joe is where you'll find me. Think that's going to be it. So, yes, as always, as I always encourage, share the bands you love, especially the local ones and the small guys that are touring. They will appreciate it, but it also helps. It's a reciprocal thing here. So, by you supporting them, getting your friends to start be like, wait, who's this band? They're going to check them out, and hopefully they like them. But as long as they do, you're going to get them to grow. And as their audience grows, that means there's going to be more people clamoring for more new music, the stuff that you already liked. And, well, that means they're probably going to make more music that you like, and it just reciprocates back. It's an awesome loop. So, yeah, just share the stuff you like of the music and the bands. And, yeah, until next week, you guys have fun, be safe, and enjoy some fucking awesome music. Take care.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Joe. Like the man said, share. Share our podcast, share his podcast, share all the local bands you hear.
That's the cheapest, easiest thing you could do for a local artist.
Yeah.
Any type of artist.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it comes to share button, man. Or retweet, man.
Yeah, retweet, share, fucking like the status.
Like it. Like my status because it's Japanese shit.
Because it's that Japanese shit. You got the chat going. Do we got any commenters?
Yeah, everybody says that you suck. But no, shout out to the Still Hill Folk Band for watching. Dylan.
And super duper producer.
Robert Schmidt is watching us.
Oh, the phenomenal one. Yep. Our wrestling encyclopedia.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Nikki Gibson. You owe her No Composure shirt.
Did she comment on it?
She's the only one.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Did she do it?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. No
What
way.
was it? What was the comment?
Jumbo Mumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
But I did it reverse. I was like, if you're actually paying attention to this, type in Jumbo Mumbo.
Oh, okay. Well, she still did it, so I think she typed both of them.
I can look right now. I got that shit right here.
Got it on lock.
I do.
Oh, Big Nasty's watching.
Oh, what up, Big Nasty?
Big Nasty.
Roadie's
Bevan
watching.
Camp.
Rhodey.
Who?
Road Eye.
Road Eye.
Just kidding, Rhodey. We love you. Yep, Rhodey's got his facts later that he's got.
Oh yeah.
That he's got
We're all
give
set
us.
to go.
Yeah. So, speaking of all set to go, I would like to thank you for getting us all set to go here at Cosmic Soup Recording,
Yes, absolutely, because
our
we
other
would-
main sponsor.
the main sponsor of the Gio and Meatbag Show, because this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Cosmic Soup Recording.
Ah, you're goddamn right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please come on down to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
Just type it in on Google.
Google Maps will take you
Google
here.
that shit.
Says he's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I know
absolutely.
I know that he works like
He
that.
will if you call him. If you got the money,
If the
he's got the
money's
time.
if the money's there, then I'll be here.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you a rapper? Do you like Xanax? Do you like a little cough syrup in your Sprite? Do you lack talent but want to be the next SoundCloud sensation? What the fuck is that? Well, Cosmic Soup Recording is the place for you. The less prepared you are, the better it sounds. For more information, check out the listing on Angie's List or get your Cosmic Soup coupon on Groupon. Disclaimer, clients will be videotaped for amusement and ridicule on the Gio and Meatbag Show.
Be sure to book your session today.
Cosmic Soup Recording is located right next to Meatbag's house.
Giving away where I live every week.
Every week.
yeah.
Every week. Hey, so we appreciate everybody sharing the podcast on Facebook. I'm looking here, and we got some shares going on here. Hey, shout out to Havoc. Thank you very much.
Did you
We
say
appreciate
share?
it. We got. We're not doing this again. That was like 5 episodes ago. That was so 5 episodes ago. He smoked some Bruce Banner. He's talking to
Bruce Banner.
Yeah, so I was like jumbling my shit.
All I heard was share. And I snapped. Silva knows.
I think she still looks the same. Let's Google
yeah.
a picture of her.
She's like 100 years old.
She'll always look to me how they portrayed her on South Park.
That was a good episode.
It's pretty much where I got that
Oh, let's see here. She still looks the same.
from.
Look at her.
Look at her,
Google
everybody.
share
She
now.
still
Oh my
looks the
god.
same, kind of.
She looks like a statue of herself.
Wax
if I
sculpture.
may.
A wax sculpture.
Oh
You
god.
can find her at the Wax House.
The House of Wax.
House of
Right
Wax in
next to
Hollywood.
Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if she still looks the same. Whatever happened to her?
She fell off of the earth.
The only reason why it's okay to talk about her right now is because nobody's talking about her
Yeah.
right now.
Let's fucking
Now, if you drop the
hashtag.
K
bring her
word,
back.
I would be pissed off.
Let's strocket rap Paris Hilton, dude. Let's
Strocket
get her.
rap Paris
let's get her
Hilton.
back to the fucking mainstream media,
I
dude.
wonder what she's doing down here.
Hashtag Paris Hilton.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get Paris Hilton on episode 56.
Yeah.
Not because we already have Andy from Nito on the next
Well,
episode.
I'm sure we can get her for like a good, quick 2-minute interview and then just get her
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Robert got Damian Drake, so I think he could get
Oh.
Paris Hilton.
Oh yeah, Robert, that's your next job.
Bribe her with
Jobbert.
Adele, Robert, just like you did with Damian.
There you go. So speaking of which,
I think we're done with punk rock talk.
yeah,
We're done.
that ship is sailed.
We don't have the sail sound anymore.
Ding ding.
Yes.
ding. And then some like pelicans in the back.
Yeah. Fucking paddle boats, bro. Paddles, bro. That's what we kept saying when we were recording the new Accident Theory, the last Accident Theory song for the
Ever.
new record.
Oh.
Ever. And it's an acoustic song. And I'm like, dude, you just need some paddles in the water. And I just kept looking over at Dave, and he's just like, fucking paddles, bro. So that's all this podcast needs is a little paddle action.
I don't know how to do
That's it, dude. There it is.
Something like that.
Cut that and then put it on the record chair. There we go. We got our paddles. There it is. There's another one. You got 2 of them to choose from.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like
I could go for days.
It was kind of like Shoei's samples today. I asked him for one, and he's like, hold on, I'm going to pull off the highway. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving. I'm like, oh.
He still was.
And then he sent like 9 of them, dude.
They're so fucking
They're all
funny.
great.
I know. So now we're gonna have showy intros for the next 10 episodes.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm down.
And I can definitely say that Shoei is going to be on our podcast sometime in July.
Shoei will be on our podcast in the future.
Yeah, whenever he doesn't have a night that he's playing out.
Yeah, when he's not playing with one of his 8 bands.
I legit had to call him, or I messaged him, and he sent me that little voice sample that you heard at the beginning of the podcast, probably on his way to a gig or rehearsal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He plays with Ethan 103.
Yeah.
Perfect Sense.
we're gonna have to pay that.
Torn at the Seam.
Uh-huh.
He hosts open mic
Yeah,
nights.
he does his open mic nights at Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
He does Johnny
Yeah, he plays with Johnny all the time.
and the Show Walkers. He's part of the Show Walkers.
Yes.
It's Johnny something in the Show Walkers.
Shout out Shoei.
Yes.
Plays with Andy a lot, and
Yeah, he plays with Nito.
Yeah. So shout out
with
to Shoei
and he plays with Kristen a lot. So
with Miles to Nowhere.
pretty much, yeah. So everything we
Which we
play
got
tonight,
tonight.
he's somewhat affiliated.
Yeah,
with.
I'm sure he
Jeez
is.
Louise. Hey, if Meatbag ever croaks, I know who to call.
He won't have time for you, dude.
I'll be like, hey, I'll give you $10 and a PBR.
He'll do it.
Like you
And
think
he'll do it.
You think my 4 bands is bad? That guy's in like 6 different
Yeah,
bands.
he's got a lot
He
going
legit
on.
works for like 6 different bands. I'm
Hey,
certain
but he's
of it.
doing what he loves, man.
Oh yeah,
Because
absolutely.
he's good at everything he does, and you
Yeah.
can tell his heart is there.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Shoei.
He doesn't ever look bored. He's always into the song, no matter
yeah.
what song it is. And
He
it's,
loves the drums,
Yeah.
man, and that's why.
it's like you.
Yeah, I love the drums.
I've
I
never
really
seen
do.
you be like, fucking uninterested.
Only if you really pissed me off.
Yeah,
at
well,
practice.
actually, I have seen that, but not at any shows.
Nah, man, get the game face on, dude.
Yeah, no, I have seen that actually.
I could probably see a dick at a show and just be like, well, there's a dick in the crowd, and just keep doing my thing.
Yeah,
Oh, there's Gio's dick.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
That's no big thing.
Yeah, after staring at your ass crack for a whole practice.
Yeah, his dick's no big thing.
it's no big deal. So, yeah, I think we're done with punk rock talk. What do you say we get into?
Are we?
I want to talk about Shoei some more. I'm just kidding. Dude.
What do you say we get into our showy segment then? Right here, live on the Gio and Meatbag Show.
No, let's definitely.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
We've got a
move
big
forward.
interview to play.
Let's unwrap
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's move forward.
That's
This
right,
is what
Meatbag, you
everybody's been waiting for?
motherfucker. Get the table. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Why
I was
is the
just
white
ready.
man always asking for the table? That's what I'm wondering.
That's fucked up.
The
That's
white-
mind blown, dude.
Just give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
Can you play that?
Oh god,
I want
where
the
is
full
it?
one. This is a good way to start out.
Oh,
with-
I just
through
sent
the
him the
table.
really
It's on the chat.
Oh, okay.
I'll find
It's only like 36 seconds. But yeah, this is
It's only behind a bunch of other bullshit that people have been sending us all day.
no, but this is a good way to start.
I'm
it.
in control here, and you're gonna give me what I want. You know what it is. Give me what I want. You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years. You're gonna give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love.
Spitting
I'm
all
gonna
over the
give me
damn
what I
microphone.
want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. That's
He
not what I
forgets his
want.
lines, so he just
I
keeps
want
saying
you
it.
at WrestleMania.
They're waiting for each other's
Is that
cue,
what
and
you
so
want?
neither one of us
Give
knows
it
what
to
to
me.
do.
Give me what I
I don't
want.
know what to do.
You want me at WrestleMania? Give me what I want. You're on.
Oh lord.
All right. That was the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, we're getting ads now. Fucking ads.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was
No ads here.
no ads here, man.
No ads allowed.
Yeah, that was fucking funny, dude. I don't know why. I just feel like that's a good way to start out.
Oh yeah,
through the
that's a
table.
great thing because we're gonna give the people what they want.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what we're gonna give
Robert,
them?
what the hell are you sending us now?
We're gonna
Oh,
give
Lord.
him Damian Drake, dude. Seriously. I watched a match with this guy recently. It was a AAA.
Oh yeah, he's jumping
AAA
all over the
match.
place.
And he legit is the new age Daredevil.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a suicide dive like that. Him and Will Ospreay. I hope that he likes that comparison. But him and Will Ospreay have some of the nastiest suicide dives I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, in
It's
the
just
game.
a motherfucker flying at another motherfucker.
Well, basically, what caught our attention, Robert and I, when we first went to the CWF AZ show, him and I together, it was my second time going to one of their shows. Damian Drake was in the ring, and we were watching him like, this guy, no disrespect to anybody else in CWF AZ, but this guy was like sticking out like a sore thumb because he was really good. He wasn't as green as the rest of the guys, and I mean no disrespect. I'm not a wrestler, so I shouldn't be judging any other wrestler. But it's kind of what we do here, you know, criticize.
Well, not necessarily criticize, but we analyze.
Analyze. There you go.
We definitely analyze because it's something that we love. We're fucking marks for wrestling.
Yeah.
What else do you want? You know what I mean?
So he stood out to us because we knew right away that this guy had some serious training and he was better in a couldn't, you know, in a lack of a better term, he was better than the rest of the roster pretty much.
He just
You know,
looked,
except for like Willie Mack.
well, he just looked very comfortable, very confident. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, and Robert gets to it in the interview, and it's probably because the years amount of experience he's had.
Yeah.
That's why he can be on a stage like Double or Nothing and not shit his pants, because I'm pretty sure he didn't tell Robert he shit his pants when he was on
Yeah.
that stage. I think
Yeah.
the drawers were clean, so.
Yeah, no, he didn't pull a CM Punk.
I mean, like, we've been on a big stage before. We played, you know, we play in a rock band, you know, it's a little bit different, but we're all entertainers in a sense. And we've been on a big stage before, you know, and that kind of stage.
Real quick, shout out to Sean Hyde, Damian Drake's dad, watching the show. Much love.
Much love, much love. We've been on a stage pretty big before in front of a lot of fucking people, and it's just nothing like that Double or Nothing crowd. That was just, dude, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
20,000 people.
20,000 people.
It's a big fucking deal, man.
It's a big deal.
It's the very first. We can go on and on and on about AEW Double or Nothing, but it was the very first show of the very first ever company that's just sprung out of nowhere to be WWE's alternative.
Yeah, and they're the #2 company with one show
I'm
under their
sure
belt.
anybody, the people that set up the ring, anybody that was there in production was honored to be there, and
We were in the audience.
we
and
were honored to be there as audience members.
Yes,
yeah, and
absolutely.
we were proud of Damian Drake being there in the back, actually getting to work the show.
Yeah, because you guys were like texting back and forth with him a little
Yeah.
bit, like before and after the show, and
Well, yeah, like I said in
It's just
previous
exciting.
episodes, Bret Hart fell off the stage, so I was like kind of freaking out, and Robert was like, "Well, you know, text Damian Drake and see if he's all good." And
okay,
I was like,
yeah.
"You know what? That's a good idea." Because I don't want to bug him. He's working the fucking big show, but
yeah,
you know, he also didn't know that happened. So I'm glad that I did text him. But
It's pretty
anyways,
cool for him to check his phone and write you back and say,
yeah,
know, right?
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I was. If I'm busy there, I don't
Yeah.
even answer my wife sometimes. You know,
He's-
I'm like,
yeah. And he is such a cool dude. Definitely seems like one. And as you can tell in the interview that we're about to plug in here, fucking rad dude, man.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot to talk about, and I'm just really looking forward to this cat's future, man.
yeah,
I
we
really
all
am.
are, man. We
Yeah.
got nothing but love and support
Yeah,
for
exactly.
you, for all the roles you take on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do this.
Yes, the new age Daredevil, Damian Drake, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, let's plug the interview.
Yeah, let's get
So this is Robert, the Phenomenal One, our wrestling encyclopedia.
it. Yeah, baby.
He made it out to the CWF AZ show that Damian Drake starred in, and I didn't make it. I was a sack of shit. I just got home from work, had no gas, had no way to get over there. Meatbag couldn't make it, but Robert actually scored an interview with him in his car. So it's a pretty interesting interview. Check it out.
Baby Adele's in the interview. You'll get a little bit of Adele. But yeah, here you go.
So this is Robert here with the Gio and Meatbag Show, and I'm sitting here with Damian Drake.
What's up, guys?
That is Damian Drake, 23 years of age, a 5-year pro, certainly a very well put together young man. He calls himself a new age daredevil.
Está el intercambio de golpes, derecha de uno, el impacto en dos, en tres ocasiones, y buscaba con el lazo sorprender, quebrador y corto y el impacto de frente. Un destrozo. Interrumpir el Drake con ese impacto. Allá va sobre las cuerdas, lo envía el genio del aire, logrando el giro, consiguiendo también la DDT, pero no. Logró anticiparse al movimiento y allá va el genio del aire para afuera. Lo envía Drake.
¿Cómo protege su vida?
Y cuidado porque allá va. ¡Qué golpe se ha llevado Drake! ¡Qué impacto el que se ha llevado!
AEW on the other hand, now that was a bit of an experience for me. The past couple months I've done like AEW stuff with Impact and ROH and stuff. ROH was probably the most recent one. It was actually pretty funny. They had a tryout going on at my school at FSW, and I already had the spot like well out with my promoter Joe. But they were just like, why don't you just try out anyways and see what you got? And I was like, all right, cool. I did the tryout, they loved everything, and what was supposed to be, I think, I was gonna get like a squash originally. They were just like, oh, we can do like a 5-minute dark match. I did it with actually my best friend Chris Bay, who has done championships from Arizona with me, championships from Hollywood. He's traveled with me a couple times up and down California and the West Coast.
Now, was he also down with you in AAA when you went down to Mexico?
He's actually getting ready to go to AAA. He recently moved out to Vegas like a while back, so he's just kind of been getting on his feet with his passport and everything situated and stuff. But I think probably within the next trip or the next trip I do go to, he will be heading out with me.
All right. Now, can you tell me a little bit about your AAA experience and the fact that you've been on the Keeping It 100 podcast now twice?
We were getting ready to do our Mecca show, which is basically like one of our big shows that FSW we do, and we just have like a bunch of like, indie superstars, Joey Janela, Eddie Hart, like, big names. And the last one we did, Conan was there, and he was doing a tryout before. Conan was doing a tryout before, so I signed up to do the tryout. Now, I was actually this close to not doing the tryout because, like, when the weather starts to change stuff, I get really bad allergies. So I was super sick that day. I had no energy. All the energy I had, like, I wanted to save it for the match. And Joe, my promoter, was just like, well, I used to try it anyways, just at least show come in. And I was just like, all right, I'll do it. So I ended up doing it with Matt Vandergrift, who's also a really good friend of mine, who trains out at Santino Bros in California. We did the tryout, and right after we did the tryout, Conan was just like, hey, can I talk to you guys? All right, yeah. So we pulled us aside, we talked for a little bit, and right away he was just like, I want to bring you guys up to AAA. And we were just like, oh wow. We were actually expected to come out to AAA this coming July. And 2 weeks after Mecca, Conan hits me up. He goes like, hey, I need a guy from AAA. One of my guys broke his leg, so can you get out here? So I was supposed to fly out on a Friday, and he messaged me on a Monday. So that whole entire Monday and Tuesday, I'm getting flight info and just seeing if I need to rent a hotel room or not. And he was just like, just get out here, we'll get the TJ and all that stuff. And ever since then, he's been using me for AAA. And I was actually not expecting him to be using me, or for my name to be mentioned on Keeping It 100. That was a pretty shocker because I've watched him and Disco and WCW like when I first started watching wrestling. So that was a pretty surreal experience for me, just listening to that.
Right, and that was the most recent episode that you actually was talking about. Your most recent.
Yeah, I actually, like I said, I was actually on the most recent one they did too, which is even hilarious. Even though it was like a minute of talking to me, it was still.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty over with Disco because he was like yeah, Disco seems to like you because he's the one who brought you up just out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's like, I've trained with. He's been one of my trainers since I started. This past year, because of the impact of the schedule, I'm sure he's really busy, so I haven't seen him as much. But within like my first couple weeks being at training with FSW and him being there, like, we just hit it off right away. So it was really cool, like especially from Disco. It's like he's probably the only guy I know that still loves Disco. So it's funny.
I actually really like his political stances and whatnot, with like where he stands, like on the Keeping It 100 podcast at least. Like he's definitely a good. He's a heat getter. Definitely,
yeah, for sure.
definitely.
For sure.
So let's see. How was the New Japan experience going over there to train at the dojo?
Yeah, doing the dojo. That was actually a surreal experience for me too, because growing up, like I've watched WCW, I've watched WWE and all this stuff, and I love those. When I discovered New Japan, that was really like that was where I really like fell in love with pro wrestling as a fan again, you know? Because like you get to a certain point and you know, you kind of like don't like it anymore and it just doesn't feel the same like when you were like a kid watching it. When I watched New Japan, I was watching guys like Kenny Omega, Okada, Naito, Goto, Shibata, like it was just a whole new thing for me. And that's where I kind of discovered wrestling outside of WWE and stuff. So when I signed up to the dojo, I was really nervous because I was expecting it to be like kind of like military style, like talking, do the work and stuff. And I got there, and the moment I saw Shibata like smile and laughing, having a good time, it was kind of like a stress reliever. Because like over there, like you hear like the hard training, you know, you're focused on training. But over at the New Japan, the LA dojo, it was just it was cool. It just felt like we were all just a bunch of kids just having fun, you know. It definitely kicked my ass for sure, but it was really cool. And my dream is to go wrestle in Japan. So hopefully, if I do that, I can maybe a couple more times. We'll see.
So now, just a question: if you were to go over to Japan, which faction would you want to be a part of? Which of the major factions would you want to be a part of?
That's a tough one. I'm pretty sure everybody says Bullet Club. For me, I would love to actually be part of Chaos. Yeah, like, I always like to be different from everybody. I don't like to do everything the same as everybody. And I feel like everybody nowadays, you know, they say it's like Bullet Club or nothing, you know. But for me, like, if I want to be different and I don't want to go where everybody else is going, I'm like, all right, well, I would want to go to Chaos.
Right. Well, you could even like I would think a good fit for you would probably be Los Ingobernables.
That would definitely be my second choice.
Especially with the Mexican background now you got.
Yeah, man.
The
that would
lucha
definitely
background.
be my second choice. But I think Chaos would probably be my first choice.
Now, out of the New Japan roster, who would you most likely want to put on a match with? Who's your dream opponent from the New Japan roster?
Originally, it was Omega. Because now he's with AEW. Omega's still up there. But my dream match to have is with Naito. I just love I love Naito so much. He's such a different character. You know, he comes off as kind of like he doesn't really care about what he does. It's just all he's gonna do whatever he wants, and that's what I love. And some of the stuff he does and his style is somewhat similar to what I kind of do, so I think we'd have a big match.
All right. Now, with AEW, was that just complete extra work, or do you have anything going on with them?
No, that was just complete extra work. Joe, my promoter, originally was when they were getting ready to find a bunch of extras, he hit me up and he was just like, hey, here's an email for this guy. He's looking for a bunch of guys to do an entrance or some other stuff in a match. Set him up. I was like, all right, cool. Originally, that was when I was that weekend, I was planning on flying out the day of AEW to go spend that day at a California and was getting ready to do the dojo. I ended up flying Sunday, so I was able to do AEW. So I hit up the guy. Actually, no. One of my trainers, Remy Marcel, who was trained me at FSW, he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, this dude Michael is looking for a bunch of guys. They gave me your pick and your numbers. We can pick you up." I was like, "All right, yeah, cool." Within 2 minutes, the guy hits me up. And he's just like, "Hey, I need a bunch of guys. I need like 3 guys for entrance. You're perfect for one of the guys. And are you available to stay?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He was like, "Paid gig. You're just doing quick entrance. You can stay, watch the show." All right, cool. Like, I watch a free show, it'd be part of an entrance. And it actually ended up turning out to be part of Chris Jericho's entrance, which is actually funny to kind of sidebar because last year at my school, we always do like a show where it's like a Halloween special. So we have like what's called a Halloween gimmick battle royal. So like a bunch of the students like dress up as like their favorite wrestlers. This past year, I actually was Chris Jericho. No specific Jericho. I wasn't Lionheart. I just dressed up as Chris Jericho. One of my gear sets I have was like the closest thing that was like the cheapest look for a Chris Jericho. I had black kick pads and I had like a black leather jacket. So I was like perfect Chris Jericho, and I already had like his hair going on. So I did it, and when I ended up being one of the final 4 against my buddy who was playing Adam Cole. Another one of my buddies was playing Dolph Ziggler, and then one of our newer students was Velveteen Dream, which was the most, like, in my head, it was the most hilarious sight. Like, when were you ever going to see Chris Jericho, Adam Cole, Dolph Ziggler, and Velveteen Dream in a match? Ring? So it was pretty funny. And they started doing all their poses and stuff, like Adam Cole, like he did that. The baby. Velveteen did his thing. Dolph Ziggler did like hair and like flicked it at everybody. So me being Chris Jericho, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like all he does is put his arms out to his side. So then I ended up going under the ring and I pulled out my list of Jericho. I put them on the list. I got super kicked. I ended up winning the Battle Royal anyways. So now doing the gimmick. So now doing AEW. And for his entrance, he was doing this evolution of Jericho. My buddy, that was Dolph Ziggler, he got to be Lionheart Chris Jericho. I got to be listed Jericho, which kind of came full circle. And then my other buddy was like the light-up jacket Chris Jericho. And then Chris Jericho came out. But it was awesome, man. Even being at AEW, just being in that environment, it's just like knowing you're being part of like wrestling history. It was a totally different feeling, and I hope I get to do stuff with them again, and maybe in the future, who knows?
So tell me about the night beforehand when you were in the ring with Jack Evans.
Oh, that was fun. So Teddy Hart had a little show that he was doing out in my hometown in downtown Fremont, Phi Capital Pro and stuff, and like it was basically like a tag tournament. So me and my buddy Shogun, who was Velveteen Dream in the Game Battle Royal, we were a tag team. We got to wrestle against Flying Brian Jr. and Jack Evans. And that was actually a really good match. That night I had to be a bad guy. So it was very different for me, but it was kind of fun. Like, who doesn't want to like tell people like go screw himself, or you know what I mean? But it was cool, and that was the first time I was in a ring with those guys, and I felt like we had a killer match. Like everything just flowed smooth. The crowd was into it. They hated me, which I did my job. They loved them, which I did my job. But
I mean, there's still cool. 2 Jagoffs cheering for you out there.
Yeah, But it was really cool, man. Just being with those guys the night before, then doing AEW the next night, and then that whole next week I was in LA doing the dojo, and that Friday I had to go to Tijuana for AAA. So that was a pretty crazy week for me, but it was fun.
So now, I asked you last time. Now, do you have a Tijuana story? A TJ story?
I don't. I mean,
Well, you'll keep going.
I'll keep going. I'm sure I'll get one eventually. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure the stories I've heard is a bunch of stories that everyone else has heard, but we'll see. I'm usually one not to, like, try to go for conflict or be near conflict, but I'm sure I'm going to have some type of Tijuana stories.
Something crazy happened. So now, what's your favorite to play? Do you like to play face or do you like to play heel?
See, that's actually, for me, it's a tough question because, like, it's fun playing a bad guy, because you get to do other things that the good guy couldn't do. But then you will also love being a good guy because you love people, like, you know, being with you and stuff. For me personally, I love being a good guy because, like, again, I'm not, excuse my French, I'm not a dickhead in real life, you know, and I don't like to be a mean guy. I don't like to go near conflict and stuff. So I love being a good baby face, as they call it. And it's and for me too in the ring, like I love feeding off the energy of the crowd. You know, like I know, like when the crowd is with me, just when all I have to do is raise my hand and they make like a bunch of and they go nuts. You know, but I think it's also fun being a bad guy as well because you can just tell like that one person just. And they're just, and you hate them, and you're just like, yeah. But I personally love it.
All right. Let's see, what else can we cover here? Now, I know you like comic books. Now, where does your comic book influence come into? I know that you're where you're built from, and I believe just where you're built from, right?
Yeah,
that comes from.
So, like you said, I'm a big comic book fan. I love Marvel, DC, and I love indie comics. I'm a really big DC fan. I love Batman, Superman stuff, but I really like Batman. Like is where I go, and I've always loved like the dark superheroes, the dark stories, and all that stuff. My whole persona originally was based off of Nightwing, Dick Grayson, the first Robin, who is my all-time favorite Robin. I don't care what anybody says. I believe Dick Grayson is hands down the best Robin because he's the only one. He was the first one to go from Robin to his own superhero. He's the only one that could be the next Batman. No one else. I'll fight you for it. I don't care. But so when I read, so the name Damian Drake comes from two Robins, basically the last Robins. Tim Drake, who was the third Robin. Damian Wayne, who was the most current Robin. Damian Drake. And I actually had my dad help me with that. For like my first 2 weeks of wrestling, we were just like, we gotta take the name. So originally I was going to call myself RJ Grayson, which was Richard Grayson, and then the J was going to be Jason Todd, and then of course Grayson. So that was my very first name. But then we were just like, I want to do Damian Drake, and I was like, that sounds cool. I was like, yeah, I like that. And he was like, you can even do the DDs, like Daredevil and stuff, and I love Daredevil too. So that's how it really all started. And you know, I say I'm from Nightwing's town that he protected, which is Bloodhaven. So it's just a big Bloodhaven. But everybody knows I'm from Las Vegas. But I always like to call Las Vegas is my Bloodhaven, so it just kind of fits. But yeah, like originally I was being very much like Robin. Like I did the whole superhero, like the kid superhero thing. I kind of went backwards. Like normally you go from vigilante to superhero. I went from superhero to vigilante. So like when I first started, I was literally like generic wrestler A. Like I had biker leather shorts, plain kick pads. I had like the skater or Bieber hair, whatever you call it. And that's how it started. And then it kind of evolved where I changed up to tights and I started wearing like the eye masks. And I kind of, at that moment, was being like kick-ass, where I was like trying to be a superhero. Like no one was going to believe like this kid, this small, strong kid is being a superhero. And then it evolved to where after I was part of a tag team with my buddy Spider, we were Midnight Marvels. We were the underdog superheroes. He's kind of based off of like Spider-Man, Peter Parker a little bit, and so we were basically like Marvel and DC like together. But we were a tag team for 4.5, almost 5 years. We did this whole like thing where we were just like we were just kid superheroes. You know, we were the smallest guys everywhere we went, but like we never like gave up. We never like quit. And that was the whole story behind that. And then we kind of like lately this past like couple of years we split off and done our own. And I've always been wanting to be kind of like a very diverse wrestler. I've always wanted, I could do stuff as a tag team guy, as a singles guy, maybe a deathmatch guy, but I'm not going to get there yet because I don't want to go through the idea of putting tax on my back yet. So, but if it gets there, we'll see. But I mean, I've done a street fight, I've done a cage match, I've done ladder matches. So I've always wanted to be very diverse. And when I started doing that, I became singles. Then I started turning into more of like the dark superhero. Like I was starting to be taken a little bit more seriously. I wanted to be taken more seriously. But no one really was taking me seriously because they still saw me as this kid being a superhero. Then it eventually turned into like I got rid of the mask. And when I got rid of the mask, that's where I feel personally like I kind of took off. Because I've always been a very, growing up, I've always been a shy kid. So I used the mask as like a way to kind of like who I really was to kind of hide behind that. And I can use that mask as like, this is who I am, this is someone I am. Since I've taken off the mask, I've kind of came out of my shell, and like now I'm just.
It's kind of forced you to actually come out of your shell without having the mask to be able to hide behind.
Exactly. It's forced me to come out of my shell, and I love it. You know, I'm still kind of that shy guy, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So like I feel like a lot of the comic influence is kind of like in the story, because how I am right now, my personality is me. How I am in the ring, that's me. You know, growing up, I've been a daredevil. I've been everything I've been doing on the ring. I've been doing off the back of my couch to my dad since I've been like 3 years old. So anything you see me doing in the ring, I'm pretty sure I've done it to my dad. But so how my personality is in the ring, that's all me.
No.
But a lot of my story and how I've come up and where I am now, I feel like the comic book influence is in that, you know, because, you know, there's always these great superheroes that, you know, they use the mask to kind of hide their true selves, but really who they really are is who they are with or without the mask, you know. So that's where a lot of that comic influence is.
Now tell me about your YouTube series.
Oh, yeah. So I'm a big Nightwing fan, big Dick Grayson fan. So I love the movie business. Like I love watching movies, love watching TV. So I've always wanted to do a fan film. So I wanted to do kind of my own take on Dick Grayson going from Robin to Nightwing. You know, and it's fun, but it's a little difficult because of my schedule with like real job, wrestling and stuff. You know, and everybody's schedules is so different. But I love it. You know, that's really the basis of it. I don't want to go too much into detail. You kind of have to watch yourself. But if you want to
plug it.
Yeah, the first episode is on my YouTube channel, which is just, you can look up Damian Drake. The cover picture, you'll be able to notice me. I'm the only guy with a black background, red hair, with a black jacket, and my arms are literally to the side like this. The first episode is it's Prince of Gotham 2 years later. So you're kind of seeing where Dick Grayson has gone from 2 years after he's quit. So that's the story behind it. And I'm working on episode 2 right now. I literally have to just finish editing one more scene, and that will be up next week.
All right. So by the time this episode is dropping, you'll be...
I should be dropping that episode.
Well, by the time our episode is dropping, we'll be able to watch your episode. Of
course.
So look for that on YouTube. And why don't you give us a quick promo for next time you go on to the Gio and Meatbag Hour?
I can promise you this, by the end of next time I'm on Gio and Meatbag Hour, you guys will know who I am and why I do what I do. I'm New Age Daredevil. I can promise you this, you'll know my name, whether you want to or not.
All right. Well, this has been Damian Drake with the Gio and Meatbag Show. And
thank you guys so much. You can follow me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's just Damian Drake. That's D-A-M-I-A-N, not E-N. Everybody gets that confused. D-A-M-I-A-N-D-R-A-K-E. That's Facebook, Instagram, Damian Drake LV15, and Twitter, Damian Drake LV15.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you guys for having me.
Right on. Seriously.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
That was
Damian
great.
Drake.
Yes, thank you. That was a really good story.
Yeah, you know, the fact that you promised, man. No, but you're gonna be back. He's gonna be back here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have him in the studio.
Yeah, we'll have him in the studio.
You know, right on. Thank you so much, Robert. Too. Thank you for the phenomenal get there.
Yeah,
you know?
Seriously.
Good job.
The phenomenal interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's getting over a little bit.
Yeah, no, that guy's going places, and
Let's talk about Robert, but Damian Drake is over.
Yeah, Damian Drake, man, he's going places, and we got your back, man. We'll always be here to support. So,
Absolutely, and we appreciate your father Sean in the comments, man. He was really stoked to listen to the interview. And,
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Sean, and if Damian tries to get you to take any more bumps, man, just no sell him, dude.
Yep. No sell.
Anyways, so moving forward, man, that was a freaking awesome interview. Yeah, so I think we should play some music. We definitely need to play some music real quick. And then we're going to talk about Fighter Fest.
Yeah, we got to go over the card.
Yes.
We're not predicting it. We're just going to go over it.
Next episode number 56, we're going to lay out our predictions.
Yeah, because then we'll have more time with each match and the build-up and all that.
Yeah, and who knows? There might be another match announced like there was today. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to play a couple jams real quick, and we'll have that Fighter Fest card so far.
Yeah,
the Fighter Fest card so far. Everything we know.
Yeah.
And the internet lies, so we're probably just going to make up nothing but fake matches.
We're going to Lance Fact the shit out of this card for you guys.
Okay. Anyways, Gio's going to introduce some music. Good fucking music to you guys.
It's good shit.
It's such
good shit.
Yeah.
All right, so the first track here is another brand new Asswipe Junkies song. You can find it right here on Spotify, where we're playing all of our music from right here. This song is called Lil Pete. And it's off of
Lil Pete.
Yeah, it's off of the brand new album from Asswipe Junkies called No Regrets. So check it out here live at the Gio and Meatbag Show.
You're a story that little Pete think is steal a Rolls Royce. Pop up
It's such good shit.
And we're back.
Miles to Nowhere, Skies. You can find them on
That's off the
Spotify
new record.
as well.
I haven't heard that song before.
Yeah.
I love it when you hit me with them surprises, dog.
Hey, you know, that's what we do around her at the Gio and Meatbag Show.
Not trying to toot my own horn, but I think you just tooted my horn for me. I don't pop. I don't pop over music very often, dudes, and that was fucking good shit.
Yeah, it was such good shit.
Well, because she always goes, Kristen from Miles to Nowhere, she always goes for the Galaxy Punk sound. And that's totally Galaxy Punk shit.
No,
dude.
it's good. Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was listening to punk rock, like, just flying on a spaceship.
Yeah. That's what that felt like.
But not like...
I agree.
Not like spacey punk rock, you know what I mean? That was more like... that had a little bit of a upbeat to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Had a little hitch in my giddy up when I was listening to that there song, son.
Disco Inferno would appreciate that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back, everybody, to the Gio and Meatbag Show, episode number 55. My boy Gio still hanging with us.
Oh, I'm still here, baby. Hey, I ain't going nowhere.
And superior producer, Jeremy Daniel, in the motherfucking house. Yes. And our studio audience.
Yep, they're still here.
Yep. So,
thank you, guys.
We're going to talk some AE-dub.
AE-dub. AE-dub.
Yes, and we got some good stuff to talk about because in 2 motherfucking weeks, actually less than 2 weeks, we got Fighter Fest.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Yes, I'm
completely
absolutely
forgot about
right.
that.
It's going to be in Daytona Beach, Florida at the Ocean Center. Oh my God, what a card. So far, we got 7 matches to talk about. And it was more than what we had to talk about last week.
Yeah.
So, of course, first and foremost, Alex Jabali versus Michael Nakazawa.
Michael Nakazawa?
Hardcore match.
Yeah. I think that was the first match.
Yeah, that was
announced.
like the first match that was announced.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike. Yeah, Nakazawa got a pop at Double or Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, so I've been going back and obviously rewatching Double or Nothing a lot.
I wonder how many t-shirts he sold. Just says Michael Nakazawa.
Dude, that baby oil fucking skit, dude, was just fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
it was
over.
fucking hilarious. And then, and like, I don't know, it's just fucking hilarious, dude. We'll get to predictions next week, but I'm pretty stoked for that match. That was like first that was announced on the card.
Well, Nakazawa's the GOAT, dude, so there's no prediction there.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have KY in this one.
Yeah.
Speaking of GOAT, Cody versus Darby Allin.
Ooh.
This match is going to be a GOAT of a match.
Yeah.
I just watched, as well as you, we watched Mox versus Allin at NEW.
Yeah, that was a sick-ass match.
Sick match.
Yeah.
What a story told in that ring, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you had everything in that match. There was some high-flying maneuvers. Dude, all right, so at one point, Moxley, I think it's electric tape.
Yeah.
Ties up Darby Allin's arms behind his back.
his hands behind his back.
And then he starts doing some springboard shit with his hands tied behind his back.
Yeah, eventually, so he's beating on him with his hands tied behind his back, and then Darby Allin gets the upper hand somehow, and fucking just starts. Yeah, like you said, he goes up to the top and jumps. I think he suicide dives and fucking.
Yeah, he did a nasty suicide dive
with his hands tied behind his back.
Dude, he straight up did a Damian Drake suicide dive with his hands tied behind his back.
Yeah.
That shit was nasty. And great job on Mox catching him because those things suck. From what I've heard from a lot of people who do suicide dives and do the dives over the ropes, whatever they do, if your partner isn't catching you, that shit's gonna hurt. Like when Juice Robinson did that flip off the top of the area versus John Moxley at that it was the IWGP US Championship match.
Yeah.
So Juice does a flip over the top of kind of like where people come out. It wasn't quite the stage, but it was in that area. and nobody caught him. There was like 2 or 3 people there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Moxley was there, and like nobody caught him, dude.
Yeah,
I
he,
noticed that.
Everybody was like a little late on the step in to break it for him.
Yeah.
And he landed like he took it all.
Well, that's a scary maneuver, dude.
Yeah.
To like nail perfect. That was
Yeah.
high up, dude. That was like 10 feet up in the air. That was maybe even more. It was high up.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we gotta actually get a taste of Darby Allin's style. And it's fucking awesome. And then also the second episode of Road to Fighter was a super awesome promo with Darby Allin. And he talked a lot about himself and like, you know, that guy's, he's done some nutty shit on skateboards. Like I think I've actually seen his YouTube videos of him just wrecking on skateboards multiple times. I didn't realize it was him until I seen that promo video.
Yeah.
He's fucking crazy. That guy can take a beating.
Oh yeah.
So and obviously Cody can take a beating.
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm interested to see how this match pans out, dude. It's gonna be a hell of a fucking fight.
This is gonna be one of the matches where Cody proves that he's multi-talented. Like he can do different styles of matches. He can do different scenarios, different stories.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? He's not gonna always go so old school, new school with it. He's got plenty of tricks up his sleeves.
Yeah, I can see him definitely being a bit more diverse. Obviously, when he's wrestling Dustin, he can't do a lot of the crazy shit he does because, you know.
Yeah.
Dustin's amazing. The story they told was perfect. I'm not shitting on him at all.
It was beautiful.
But Dustin's 50 fucking years old and Cody's not. So there was some shit Cody had to tone down for their match at Double or Nothing, you know? They just made it like a brother fight, though, dude. That was a whole different story. That was one of the greatest stories ever told in a fucking ring.
Oh,
man.
it was great.
It was insane. But this Cody versus Darby Allin match is just going to be off the chain. I have a feeling it's going to be a really, really good match, and you're going to see a lot of cool spots. You're going to see a lot of cool fucking spots.
Most def.
Anyways, so as announced today, being Monday, the Elite, Kenny Omega, Matt, and Nick Jackson versus the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix, and their mystery partner has been revealed.
Hit him with it.
It's Loretto Kid.
Oh shit! And he's actually very skilled, very big deal. If you don't know who it is, look him up.
Yeah, do your fucking research, man.
Yeah,
seriously, because a lot of people are stoked for this.
Yeah,
a lot of people are stoked for this, and I don't know too much about him. I've had to do my research as well. I still need to do some more, but from the little bit of research I did today.
Oh yeah, just that clip that Tim Willie shared in our wrestling chat was like,
man, what a fucking 6-man tag match this is gonna be. The Elite versus the Lucha Brothers. You know what I mean? Like, plus Laredo, obviously. It's just You thought that you've seen some good shit at Double or Nothing.
Oh, this
Lucha
is gonna
Brothers.
be good shit.
Yeah.
And it's free. They're streaming it free through
Bleacher Report Live.
Yeah, BR.
Yep. So
BR Report.
Yeah.
BR Live.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch it for free.
Yeah.
Fucking super awesome.
Which thank you, BR Live, and thank you Bleacher Report, and thank you AEW, because that shit's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's how you really draw people in, man.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Throw on a pay-per-view quality show, for free.
Kenny Omega hit us with the announcement last week.
Yep.
It's good shit.
Hell, it's such good shit.
So, that's going to be an insane 6-man tag match. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be just one of the best 6-man tag matches I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Because the regular tag match Lucha Bros and Young Bucks had at Double or Nothing was...
Oh my god.
I think that was the best tag match I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I had to rewatch it a few times since that show because, we're in the audience and whatnot, but...
No, that's definitely in my top fucking 3 favorite matches of all time.
Yeah, it really was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And, when at All In, the Young Bucks didn't really have a chance to showcase their wrestling, you know what I mean? So this was them.
They didn't get the match they wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so this is their chance It was their rebuttal,
Yeah.
and they fucking killed it.
Oh
So-
man, it was fucking insane.
And you can't have a good match like that without people like Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr.
Can you still buy the pay-per-view? Like,
yeah, you
it's
still can.
for sale.
Yeah,
If you haven't
it's
seen it
that
yet, buy it.
damn good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a great 6-man tag match. Next up, Jon Moxley versus Joey Janela. On the Road to Fighter, episode 2, Janela cut a really fucking awesome promo. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was really great. And I'm a Jon Moxley fan, obviously. Everybody knows that. I talk about.
Yeah, but Joey Janela is the man, dude.
Oh my
He's
god.
a fucking bad boy.
His promo was fucking awesome, dude. And he was like standing at like a funeral home next to a casket, and he's all telling, he's like, at least I never was told that I have to dress like an auto mechanic, and fucking, it was really good. And I can't wait to see it. I think it says, from what I'm seeing, it's just a singles match, but you know it's going to get hardcore. If you got Joey Janela and you got Jon Moxley, it's going to be insane.
Oh yeah.
And Jon Moxley's been doing so much lately, from like this appearance at NEW facing, you know, Darby Allin, and then the next night showing up at Six Flags and beating up Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
And
how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? So like, God, he's just got all this hype going behind him right now. His work in New Japan, now he's going to be a part. He was announced as he's a part of the G1.
Yep.
So we'll see
And
what happens
the
with
G1
that.
special.
Yep, that's a huge deal for New Japan. That is one of their biggest shows. You know, right
oh
there.
yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yep. So that, and there's just so many good people that are in there. I seen like Naito's in there. There's a lot of good wrestlers in there. So can't wait to see that match. And then of course this Fatal 4-Way that was announced last week. Hangman versus Jimmy Havoc versus Jungle Boy versus MJF.
Beautiful fucking Fatal 4-Way right there.
It's gonna get fucking brutal.
I love triple threats, Fatal 4-Ways, like 6-man eliminations. Like I love that shit, man. It gives everybody some airtime. It gives an equal opportunity for whoever won the match, because you know you can't just weasel your way. Oh, you can't make up an excuse of how you lost when there's like 5 other fucking guys in the match, or 4 other guys in the match, or 3 other guys in the match.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's really exciting watching Fatal 4-Ways, anything like that. And then you throw in, you know, all this fresh young talent from AEW.
It's good fucking talent that's in this Fatal 4-Way
It's
match.
really a good way to showcase all of them as well.
And one thing about Fatal
Jimmy
4-Way...
Havoc, like, come on.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing I've noticed about Fatal 4-Way is just from a fan's perspective, because obviously I have no knowledge. I've never been to wrestling school. I don't know anything like that. One thing I've noticed about Fatal 4-Ways, it protects... It's a way to protect your character, because if one person... If you lose, it's because your odds, you know, your odds are a lot less in your favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you have that many more people in the match.
Yeah.
It protects you from, you know, the singles. Like, it protects you from that one-on-one.
It definitely protects your character. It protects...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to spit out.
You know, so you know, for example, like Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, you know, and like AJ Styles, say they have like a Fatal 4-Way. Samoa Joe goes into the match like this unstoppable fucking machine, but he's like outside the ring when the victory happens from like AJ. So his character is completely protected, because there's nothing he could have done. You know, he's still that unstoppable force.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's how I think they're really obviously trying to book Paige, because he's in that title match at All Out. Obviously Jimmy Havoc, because he's a bad, crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
As well as Jungle Boy, very
Jungle
popular.
Boy is fucking awesome.
And MJF, which is going to be AEW's top heel. for sure.
Oh yeah, I think he already is, and we just don't know it yet.
Dude, it's great. So that'll be a great match. Christopher Daniels versus Cima.
John Cena.
I've just been getting to know SCU, Christopher Daniels, Man, that guy's fucking talented.
Yeah.
That guy's talented.
Who was he fighting?
Sema. Haven't heard this in a while. Kind of missed it.
John Cena!
We gotta get Justin Roberts on the podcast, see if he can do the old.
Yeah!
I'm not even gonna try it.
John Cena!
He'd laugh at you.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was a terrible.
It was
Justin
good to
Roberts.
me, but he's the best.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know how I did.
Yes.
Was that a good or a bad Justin Roberts? Let us know in the comments.
Right. I think it'll be a good match. I don't know too much about Sema, and I'm just learning who Christopher Daniels is. Obviously, you know more about him than I do.
Oh, dude. The fallen angel, bro. He's fucking I don't even know how many times he was TNA World Heavyweight Champ, X Division Champ, Tag Team
Really?
Champ. Oh, yeah,
That's
dude.
badass.
He's been in the game since, I think, the late 80s, early 90s. Like, just wrestling all around, but really made a name for himself in TNA Impact Wrestling. And then from there was Ring of Honor. And then I believe being the Elite it kind of made him more of a bigger star now, because people that really were following him are letting other people know, like, oh yeah, no, this guy's legit. And then they're starting to see his classic matches where, Impact has like a YouTube channel where they play like their classics and stuff
Right.
like that. And Daniels is in every other two,
That's
matches.
fucking
so.
awesome, man. Hell yeah. I'll have to do some
Same
more.
with like, Samoa Joe and
right.
Angle at the time.
Like, I have always
Styles.
known about him because I did watch a tiny bit of TNA, not much. But I kind of knew of him. I just never studied his shit, but now I have a reason to.
He's great. He's got the best moonsault ever, dude. The BME.
Dude, and
shout out to SCU.
SCU!
SCU!
And that's one cool thing about AEW. They're bringing in people that some people like myself don't know. And I get to know because I enjoy SCU and I enjoy Christopher Daniels. So,
yes.
That's cool.
Legend.
And then last but most certainly not least, it looks like they brought a couple of the Joshi girls back for a triple threat match. Yuka Sakazaki, Rio, and Nyla Rose.
Oh.
So that's going to be awesome.
Triple threat?
Yes. So you got two Joshi girls who are
buttering my buns there, Fighter Fest.
You got two Joshi girls that obviously have like a lot of high flyer maneuvers, and then you got a fucking tank like Nyla Rose.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting. I think that it's going to be a great match nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be very interesting, though. That's a interesting book in my eyes. A tank. No, not really. A tank and then two high flyers and I don't know. I just think Nyla Rose is a fucking
and two
beast.
fucking jets.
Yeah. Sounds like a good war.
Good war plan right there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Hell
down
yeah.
for it, dude. I'm just down for it. I'm so stoked
it's gonna
for
be a good
AEW,
match.
So. Yeah.
It's going to be a good match for sure.
Yep.
So, is that all we know
I
about
think
the
that's
card?
all we know about the card, and I'm sure something new will be announced.
Oh, yeah. Probably was while we're recording this right now.
Oh, the return of the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast, the Steve Austin Show.
What?
Yep. His podcast returns tomorrow.
What?
And his guest is Tony Khan.
What?
Seriously.
What?
I'm not even lying.
What?
2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
Bottle of whiskey.
What?
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
So yeah, I can't wait till that podcast comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see what old Tony Khan and Stone Cold got to talk about.
Oh, man, it's going to be fucking great.
Yep.
Because I heard a certain someone was really ticked off about it. Reported to be almost unapproachable all day. So,
I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's such good shit, Vince. It's such good shit.
Oh, how was your day?
Oh, my day sucked. I worked all of it. My day consisted of work. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Like, you know, I'm putting in work, but it's just like hot because we're here in Phoenix, and
and it's
I work
like
outside with hot ass fucking asphalt sealer tanks.
Dude, it's like 100 plus out lately, like in the 110s.
Yeah,
150 degrees.
Today,
I get one slab of shade, and it's just like pointless because I'm standing next to fucking 100-degree fucking asphalt sealer tanks. But hey, I'm not bitching, man. I'm paying the bills, right?
That's goddamn right.
Goddamn right, brother.
Right. So, how was your fucking day, Meatbag?
It was good. It flew by, man. Work was good. Flew by. That's pretty much it, man. Waiting for this podcast, motherfucker.
Cool story, bro.
Is that it?
That's it, dude.
You didn't want to touch on anything? I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I really have anything else to talk about.
Cool.
Are we through
Jeremy?
the table?
Yeah. No. With the bottom line has been spoken. How was your day, Jeremy?
My day was good. I've just been waiting for this podcast.
Me too, honestly.
So how was your guys' Father's Day?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, it was great. I got a Bluetooth speaker.
What?
Yeah, dude. Hit the jackpot, bitches.
Good.
Fuck
You were
yeah.
just asking about one of those.
I was.
And he got one for Father's Day.
What'd you get?
I got a big fat Filiberto's burrito.
There you go.
And I got to go home early from work. Well, because on Sundays I really just work like 2 to 3 hours, if that. So I came home from work and I just wanted to take a nap, and my daughter was in my bed, like taking a nap. So I was like, hell yeah, I get to snuggle up next to little Miss Marley and take a nap.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I got to like hold her, which I never like sleep with her. I never get to. Like we usually don't let her because we don't want to start that habit.
Did she sleep or did she wake you up?
She woke up when I got there, but she like put her hand on my face and then went back to sleep, which was like the cutest thing to me. I was like, oh fuck, like here we go, my heartstrings.
Right. Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Cool story, bro.
That's good, dude. Yeah, I basically just hung out with fucking family. My mom came down, made me food, dude. Made me enchiladas.
We went to a certain store and got some certain product. That was amazing.
Yeah. Bruce Banner. Shit smells like blueberries.
Jawa.
A Jawa bush. I felt like a pug.
Oh, man.
Wearing a Jamaican hat on a surfboard.
It was great.
But I was actually water skiing on that surfboard.
He felt like the pug in the music break picture.
Yep.
The pug ape. Jeremy, how was your Father's Day?
It was great. I just relaxed. I didn't have to work. I didn't record, so it was nice.
Day off.
Yeah, Colby got me a card.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So
Colby got you a card?
Yep. All my girls got
thoughtful, Colby.
Each one of my girls got me a card, and then Colby got me a card.
Come here, Colby.
And then they made me this awesome poster board that I get to keep in the studio.
Nice.
Everybody on YouTube, say hi to Colby. Say hi
to Colby.
Say hi, Colby.
My little baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got Daddy a card for Father's Day.
Yep.
You want to kick it right here for the rest of the podcast, or do you want
I
down?
wish he would. He used to just sit on people's laps, but now he's a mover and a shaker. He's always busy.
Runs this bitch, you know.
He's young. He's got things
Work to be
explore.
done here at Cosmic Soup.
Bugs to kill.
So yeah. All right. So I guess we can not prolong it any longer. Let's get into the facts of the road.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful facts of the road, if you will.
I'm ready to learn a couple things.
I like learning things too.
Well,
So-
don't listen to this segment if
then-
you're trying to learn anything.
If you like things, if you like to learn
I'm just
things,
kidding.
don't listen to this. No. So, this is Wonderful Facts of the Road.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, the Roadie. And guess what? I got my book of facts here. So, I'm gonna read some off to you guys. But first, shout out to Gio, shout out to Meatbag, and shout out to Jeremy. You guys are killing it. This podcast sounds really great so far. So let's get into some facts, shall we?
Let's do it.
Fact number 1. Crocodiles cannot stick out their tongue. They can't do it. They can't do it. It's funny. Shrimps, their heart is in their head. It's cool. If you sneeze hard enough, you can fracture a rib. That sounds very painful and unpleasant.
Yeah, it does.
And about 98% of your atoms in your body every year are replaced. So that sounds great. Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah.
Sound travels 15 times faster through steel than it does through the air. Right. Human birth control works on gorillas.
On gorillas?
Animal tested, human approved. So
what?
Didn't work on my baby mama.
Didn't work on Robert's baby mama.
There are 50 different types of kangaroos. More than 50 different types of kangaroos. I'm sorry. That's a lot of different kinds of kangaroos. I love kangaroos. It's actually fun facts. I like that. A female lion does 90% of the hunting.
You got this.
Those fucking male lions are just lazy, I guess. The Declaration of Independence was signed on hemp paper.
Huh.
So that's cool.
Didn't know that.
Leonardo da Vinci invented scissors. Not scissoring, but scissors. Chewing gum while peeling an onion will keep you from crying. I'm gonna keep that in mind next time I have to peel an onion, but I hope I don't have to peel an onion.
Next time I talk to my boss.
Last fact. You cannot kill yourself by holding your own breath. Can't do it. Don't try it. Or you do try it.
Check
and
this
then
out.
you tell me how you failed. But I really hope you don't try it. Just in case you do accidents. Don't do it. Just don't. You know what better yet? Let's scratch it. Don't do it. That's also, you just don't do it. What you should do is pick up the facts, books of facts at your local food city, $6.99, low price, I know. But wait, it gets better because you mentioned fucking Gio's a bitch and you get $2 off. That's a steal. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching. Take it away, guys.
Oh, man. Hey, fuck you too, Rody. Love you, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know what?
Shit.
He's stepping up his game.
I'm just kidding. He's doing
He's
great.
been making shit up for 10 years.
Yeah, he definitely is stepping up his game. I mean, that music, that backtrack music that he's got, dude, that's
finally
yeah,
he stepped
that's
it up and
fresh.
got some real music.
You finally got to hear it?
I did get to hear it with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Dude.
So thank you so much, Rody.
Dude.
Yeah. Rody,
Ripping out them facts.
As you can see, he's wearing a No Composer shirt, and I think he's been wearing it for like 2 weeks straight now. I haven't seen him wearing anything else.
Which was
and
actually...
he got that shirt through Bodacious Prince.
Oh,
baby.
look at
nice.
you, which you can find on Facebook.com/BodaciousAZ or BodaciousAZ@gmail.com, baby. And they do all kinds of stuff like shirts, hats, hoodies, patches, koozies, mugs, pint glasses, you name it.
Tell him that the Gio and Meatbag Show sent you.
Yeah, tell him that.
You won't
Run
get a
tell
discount,
that,
but
homeboy.
at least tell him.
Yeah.
You can run tell that,
How much more music do we have?
Homeboy, we have 6 more musics.
6 more songs?
I'm just kidding.
God damn.
Let me see. Let me do my calculations here real quick.
Uh-oh, Gio's doing math.
Yeah. We have 4 more musics.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to smoke this joint.
Okay. So
We
let's
should
hit
play
a
some
music break, shall we?
I think we shall.
I think we shall.
What are
And
you
we
looking
can
at me for?
We're going to take a...
Because you gotta put up a different picture now that says music break on
He's
it.
the superior producer.
He's the superior producer.
The smoking jaunt music break.
All
Are
right.
you going to introduce these songs to him?
Yeah, this song is called Punk Rock Fashion Police by Ethan 103. Featuring Shelly.
Trying to live my life on a Friday night as we catch a ride to the punk show. Running out of time as we stand in line and they're do know. There's something that I really wanna say. The rules should be broken anyway. There's something that I really wanna do. I really don't care. And I really don't care. Yeah. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care. And I really don't care. Yeah. Thinking Jesus Christ, am I losing my mind? Is this a photo op or a punk show? People judging me, just leave me be. Damn, all the rules, don't be an asshole. Then I must spit now to take this fucker down. I show you what I think about your ego. Lay it on the floor, come back for more. Don't tell me again what you do know. There's something that I really wanna say. The rules should be broken anyway. There's something that I really wanna do. I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. There's something I want to say to you, but I don't think that you'd understand. There's something I want to do to you. I wanna say, fuck you. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. There's something that I really wanna say. The rules should be broken anyway. There's something that I really wanna do. I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care, and I really don't care, yeah. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. Hey. Fuck the punk rock fashion police. And I really don't care, and I really don't care, no.
I have all the things that they can never do. I have all the money they can never buy. Keeping it to yourself, you dirty little girl. Keeping it to yourself, 'cause you don't know that. Always going up and down and going back and forth. Keeping the treasure to yourself, it never hurts. I'm one of those boys of whom should be afraid. I'm one of those boys to let go right. Mama said you're going away again. I'm sick of all your talking, I'm sick of all your lies. But it's breaking my heart
Fuck yeah.
Right on. Welcome back to the Gio and Meatbag Show, episode number 55, everybody.
That was Pirate Song by Corridor 16 that you just heard.
Good old Corridor 16.
That's right.
We love you, everybody in Corridor 16. Jude, shout out.
Yep.
Shout out to Jude.
Yes, sir.
So, I believe we have a shattering segment.
Earth shattering.
Yeah. Groundbreaking, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen. Lay it on him, Jeremy.
All right, everybody. So at first, I was going to tell a story about how the accident theory wouldn't leave after recording the other night. But since this is a special episode and we've got so many people checking us out, that I finally decided that I'm going to tell the story about when I recorded a serial killer.
Oh shit.
This was a few years ago. This was when I was in my mom's garage. Recorded this guy named Cleo Cooksey, and he was a rapper, and he would take the bus over to my house, and then a lot of times I would end up giving him a ride home if it was too late or whatever. And we
which is already black hole material,
right? Well, but he was always like really nice and everything. Like he'd only have money for like $20 a session. So we do about like 2 songs in about an hour. We'd hang out for a little bit, and then I'd take him home, or he'd ride the bus or get a ride or something. And so we actually recorded like 2 whole mixtapes, and he actually asked me to like burn him a bunch of CDs for him, and then he was gonna pay me when he started selling them. And so a couple months go by, I don't really hear from him, so I just figured it was because, you know, he owed me money or whatever. He was big timing me. But it turns out like I started seeing him on Facebook again, that he was in jail during that time. And so he sent me a message on Facebook and Instagram, and basically just letting me know that he wanted to like get back in the studio. He's ready to get back to work, and that, you know, he knew that he owed me some money and he wanted to take care of that. And so we were talking about setting up some recording time, but it just never happened. And I asked him, you know, why he was in jail. I said, if you don't mind me asking, and he just told me that it was because he had like missed some court dates, and so he basically, it was for like a DUI or something like that. And so he just had to go and serve some time because he didn't pay his fines and he had some warrants and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, no big deal, you know, whatever.
Right.
So so anyways, like when we were recording all these songs, he didn't really know how to put his music on SoundCloud and YouTube and stuff. So he asked me if I'd put his music online for him. And so I was happy to do that. Like I thought that the music was pretty good. And so one day I'm just sitting around and I start getting all these notifications, like people are watching his YouTube video. And I'm like, I wonder what's going on. I wonder why everybody's watching his video all of a sudden. And then someone left a comment and posted this link from AZ Central about, you know, Arizona's serial killer. And so I'm like, what the hell? Oh my God. So I click on the link, and then sure enough, it's a big picture and it's him. And I nearly like shit myself. I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like reading this article, and I mean, anybody can look it up, but basically he went on somewhat of a killing spree over about a 2-week period of time. he killed 9 people, and the last 2 people that he killed were his mother and his stepfather.
Oh my Lord.
And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't believe this. And so like people are leaving all these comments, and then I'm like, this is crazy. And then some, you know, because people were searching him, they would find me because I posted a lot of his music. So then I had like CNN had called me and did an interview with me and reported on CNN.
Wow.
And then some other like people called me, and then I got a call from his defense attorney that just wanted to know a little bit more about him. And so I'm like, yeah, sure. So someone from the office of his defense attorney actually came to my house and talked to me for a while, and I made her a copy of like all of his music so they could listen to it, and I showed her like all the messages that we had sent back and forth to each other, and we were like actually going on his Facebook, because I'm still friends with him on Facebook, and we were looking at like some of his posts that he was making as all this was happening, and it was pretty surreal. So it's just, I mean, it's crazy, but like obviously he got, you know, wrapped up in some shit, and just I think after, you know, there was like some drug deals that went bad or whatever, and after that he just went crazy, and it's
got a taste for it.
It's crazy, but so I'm talking to this nice lady with his defense, and you know, obviously we didn't really talk about the case, and nor can she talk about the case, but basically they're just trying to sort it all out and everything, and the state's really pushing for the death penalty, and they're trying to make that not happen. But I asked her, I said, so I'm curious, how did I get involved in this? What made you call me? And she's like, oh, he told us to call you.
What?
And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And she's like, oh yeah, he talks really fondly about you and enjoyed all the times that you guys had recording. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So,
yeah.
So anyways, I mean, like I said, every time I was with him, I never felt threatened. He was always like very nice to me. He was just really quiet.
Right.
You know, I even went back and listened to some of his music just to see like, oh, is he talking about all this shit?
Does he have any messages in there?
Yeah. But really, like, other than maybe material, like a couple songs, they're just a lot of songs about girls, a lot of songs about, you know, selling coke and stuff, but nothing that I thought like was out of the ordinary.
Yeah, to where you would have like suspicion of like recording a murderer.
Yeah, and him admitting shit in songs, or you know, shit like that.
Right, and then there was times where I'm like, man, I should probably like tell this guy like he's got to pay me more money, you know, because sometimes we'd go way over an hour. But, you know, I'm glad that I didn't.
That's crazy.
You know?
Jeremy, I've known you for 20 years, and I've never known that about you. That's crazy.
That's a crazy story. I've heard that one before, you know what I mean?
But what was crazy is, like, as soon as this happened, like, you know, I sent my friend Dan, like, a message because my friend Dan gave him a ride home one night. I told my mom, I'm like, so guess what? You know that guy on the news? And she's like, oh yeah, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, well, I've given him a ride home in your car, and he's been
You did what?
And she's like, oh my God, Jeremy.
Yeah. She probably freaked out.
As long as he still likes me, I'm not worried.
Yeah. That's definitely some black hole material right there.
I mean, like, it's really bad that he wound up in the black hole and wound up in all the shit that he ended up in, man. That's just too bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's as bad as it gets.
Good shit, though.
Yeah, I mean,
killing 9 people is the worst thing a human can do, in my opinion.
I don't mean like
Killing
good
one
shit. I
person.
mean like
Well,
that's
yeah.
good content though. I mean good. Good on you for
a good
bringing that
story.
out. And yeah, very very crazy.
So I will,
but
so even if I don't do anything else, I will always be known as the guy that
recorded the serial killer.
yeah.
We know you.
So
You're the real black hole.
this was your Cosmic Soup.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, that's some serious shit right there, man. And
What a fucking story, man.
I mean, I guess within that you can find the true meaning, which is Jeremy is willing to work with you at such a great
Yeah.
price and really willing to do whatever it takes, like put your music out there on all the the platforms like Spotify and all that. He works with you a lot here at Cosmic Soup Recording, and that's
So
why
all you rappers talking about selling drugs and carrying guns, you
slapping
ain't shit.
bitches.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
Yeah. No, he got the #1 Doctor of Thugonomics recording here, man.
That's fucking wild, dude. I couldn't even imagine. That's the second time I've heard that story, dude. That's the fucking one of the most craziest stories I've ever heard in my life.
What was that one rapper that you recorded? It was like these nuts.
Got him.
Got him.
Man, that guy is still laying on the side of the road, wondering where you guys are.
Hopefully he got a job.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Hopefully, man.
Nah, but
if Good Burger's gonna hire those guys, then they'll hire him.
They'll hire anybody.
You got your fucking sauces.
You still want to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So let's take another time for one of our sponsors.
Yeah, it's
here.
been a
Let's take
while.
little bit of
Which
time
one?
out here.
Which one?
It's been a while
We got
since
a lot.
we've heard.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. We have two sponsors.
This is our major official sponsor of the Gio and Meatbag Show, Mayo and Lettuce.
Are you tired of terrible customer service?
But like in reality, it's the same fucking outcome. Why? Because you got your sauces, you guys are still being bitches, and I'm fucking ticked off because I still got orders.
Then Mayo and Lettuce is the place for you. On the go? Mayo and Lettuce has the fastest express service in the Southwest. Looking to try something new and break the boring normal eating routine? Mayo and Lettuce offers innovative selection of different mayos and lettuces for whatever your heart may desire. Mayo and Lettuce. We put the mayo and lettuce in Mayo and Lettuce.
Ready to cause a situation you what you challenge you and avoid the cannibals just indicated by the presence of pool table in your community. Will get some of my friends right here. Stay to avoid River City, Western, a good place to remind for same was my stating that the RSS with the cool my hand golden hook persons at Cool and Key 9.
You know what? I'm glad that he gave me that fine detail at the end there because I wouldn't have known like what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah. No, you got to read the fine print.
You gotta pay
on
attention to
contracts,
that-
and you
to
got to
that
hear those.
disclaimer.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, you
right.
can hear. He enunciates good enough to where you can understand what you have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
I think it's that time, boys.
Yeah, I think we've been going like 2 hours.
I think it's past our bedtime.
We're going on 2 hours.
It's definitely
It's
past
late.
Papa's bedtime.
Yeah, it's
here.
like 10:30 right
Papa
now.
Gio.
10:40. You can go to bed.
Papa Gio's Pizza.
Oh my god, I'm hungry.
Hey,
This
thank
is
you
brought
so
to you by
much.
Giordano's Pizza.
Yeah. Hey, hook it up, fam.
Hey, thank you guys so much for following us on all the social medias, for staying with us on YouTube tonight. That's
Yeah,
where we're
not giving up
broadcasting
on us
from.
about the shit show last week was.
Yeah, don't give up on us.
Don't do it.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. It's been a hell of an episode.
Yeah. Thank you to Every Show Joe.
Thank you, Every Show Joe.
Thank you to Bodacious Prince.
Thank you, Bodacious Prince.
Thank you to Cosmic Soup.
Thank you,
Recording.
Cosmic Soup. Recording.
Thank you to all of the beautiful bands we played tonight.
Thank you, Damian Drake.
Thank you, Damian Drake, very much. Shout out to Damian Drake. Go follow him on all social media platforms.
Thank you to the Wrestling Encyclopedia, Robert.
Thank you, Robert Schmidt.
And thank you, Rhodey.
Thank you to the roadie.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
he
give it to
called
him.
you out tonight. He talked shit
Let's
about
give
you.
it to him, I guess.
Yeah.
That
Go
pile
buy
of
his book
shit.
on facts.
Go buy
Yeah.
his book.
You can buy his Road Facts book on Amazon.
On Amazon Prime.
The
Enter-
pages are basically, they smell of like dried up urine, but
Yeah, some of the pages are stuck together.
Cool water. He did all the illustrations himself, so it looks like a little.
Enter
kink.
promo code Gio's a bitch, and you'll get it for free.
yeah, exactly.
They're all in black and white because he doesn't see color.
You save $1 for sure, man. If you
Oh
get it
my
for
god! Thank you, Good Riddance. Thank you, Contradiction. Thank you, Asswipe Junkies.
You're
Miles to
welcome.
Nowhere.
You're welcome.
Ethan 103. Corridor 16.
You're welcome.
And up next we have some more music. So
free. Yes, stay tuned.
yeah,
Listen to the last couple songs.
and listen to our podcast if you're not.
Yes.
If you didn't catch the live version and you want to just hear it, you have time to sit there and watch it on YouTube.
Yep.
Go to gioandmeatbag.podbean.com.
Again, that is gioandmeatbag.podbean.com.
You can find a completely different version of this episode. It's
And-
edited and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Jeremy does the fancy sauce to it.
Yeah.
And you can listen to any of our previous episodes there. Shout out to our guest, Damian Drake. Thank you very much, brother. And next week, we are going to have Andy from Nito.
Oh, yeah.
And as one would like to say, so long, motherfuckers.
Yeah, so long. Thanks for all the views, everybody. And this right here, Jeremy, you got anything closing statements, Jeremy?
I don't think so.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We love you here at the Gio and Meatbag Show. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned for when we go live. All right, everybody, this is Down the Dose by Vices to the Grave.
Oh shit!
Peace!
Dancing on the edge, hanging by a thread, down the dose like some hopeless asinine. Honesty is overrated, can't die medicated. Lost happiness, good times you've missed tonight. You set the runway, moving at the wrong pace. You said the wrong things, pull the wrong strings just in spite. Feels like kicking a stone, perpetual monotone. The undertones of a hopeless compromise. Alright, just down the dose and turn the page tonight. Dancing on the edge, hanging by a thread, down the dose like some hopeless asinine. Everything is overrated, everyone is medicated. Lost happiness, good times you missed tonight. Happiness is casualty when our love turns to hate. Friendship's mortality, is it ever too late to last to an old age? Continue with this constant state of living our own lives from day to day, the same in every way. Alright, just down the dose and turn the page tonight. Alright.
Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode number 55. Uncle Nate, this one goes out to you, brother. This is Motorhead, Live to Win. Peace. Love you.